Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Caitlin Lohr. The severe weather has come and gone, and what a doozy of a system that was. We will have a look back at the preliminary reports once those come out, so be on the lookout for that. Today is looking to be a little bit of a quieter day. Expect dense fog out there through the morning hours into the late morning hours. Rather cloudy today, pockets of sunshine in the mix. Temperatures slowly working their way up into the upper 60s and lower 70s by the mid to late afternoon hours going into this evening. Again, we could see some isolated showers here and there through the morning hours and maybe a few isolated thunderstorms this evening. Now, speaking of thunderstorms, we are fairly out of that severe threat for today. Now, that threat has moved east and is more so in Iowa, into southern Wisconsin, as well as northern Illinois, but you can see that a little bit of the southeastern Minnesota, north central to northeastern portion of Iowa is still in the far western portion of that risk assessment. What that means for us is that we could see a few isolated thunderstorms in the southeastern portion of our area through this evening and tonight. So taking a quick look at that, we are looking at rather cloudy skies with that fog out there, a few isolated showers as mentioned through the mid to late morning hours into the early afternoon hours. Nothing too crazy here, just very light rain possible around the area. Going into the afternoon hours, a few isolated showers may remain possible for areas along and east of I-35 in southern Minnesota. Around 5 p.m. this afternoon and evening is when we'll start to see that activity get started towards the south and east of us. Most of that, like I said, is going to be out of our area, but you can see it around 5 o'clock this afternoon. A few isolated thunderstorms developing in north central to northeastern Iowa is possible, mostly around the Mason City area and then along the border of Iowa and Wisconsin. These isolated storm chances for our area, which is the Mason City storm that you can see here, will be moving northeast through this evening into tonight, reaching the Rochester area before fizzling out. Late tonight, we'll have a few more isolated thunderstorms move into northwestern Iowa. Remember, this is the area that is not necessarily in that severe weather outlook for today, but that doesn't mean that we can't see some strong storms with some maybe damaging winds or some additional hail associated with that. Threat of tornado for our area, not really any concern for us today, which is the good news, but just be mindful that we could have a isolated thunderstorm or two between 10 p.m. tonight moving northeast through southeastern Minnesota. That'll wrap up, and then we could have a few more isolated showers and thunderstorms kind of develop around the area between 4 and 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and kind of continuing on that northeast track as we make our way through tomorrow morning, the later hours. So what that means is that just a few isolated showers today, a few isolated thunderstorms tonight, not anything major to worry about, so that is the good news. Temperatures are going to start cooling down, dropping into the 40s, anywhere in the mid to upper 40s overnight, with those isolated thunderstorms possible, looking at a low of 44 degrees. As always, we'll have more details coming up on Cato Morning at 6 a.m., Cato Living at noon, as well as KUIC News Now tonight at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. Have a terrific Tuesday, everybody.